Okay, so I'm done. This is the finished look. I got my eyelashes on, and I like it. Hi divas, welcome back. Alright, so I'm going to jump right in. We're going to start with Pure Orange, and I'm going to cover up any of the spots on my face, and I'm going to put this underneath my eye. And Pure Orange is a corrector, so it's going to highlight my skin a little bit different than a concealer would. And then we're moving on to Mocha Suede, and I'm going to add Mocha Suede, which is a black opal foundation stick, to the innermost part of my face, and then blend all that out. And when I'm done with that, I'm going to move on to my Black Walnut by Black Opal foundation stick, and I'm going to use that on the outlier of my face. Next, I'm going to use Topaz Translucent Powder as a sort of fake highlight. I'm going to put it underneath my eye, and I'm going to put it around my mouth and in the middle of my forehead, and it's just going to make those parts of my face pop forward. So I'm basically setting the Mocha Suede with the translucent powder. And then I'm going to go in and set the Black Walnut with the Ebony Bronzer by Queen Collection CoverGirl. And this just adds a little sparkle to my face while setting that color, so I love using it. Now I'm going in with my deep brown, and it's my contour. I'm going to add that to the hollows of my cheek, my temples, and I believe in this video I do it to my jawline as well. I don't show it, but I also blend it out at the end and then add a little bit of the Ebony Bronzer on top of it to set that as well. Now onto my eyebrows. I'm going to outline my eyebrows with NW50 by MAC. It's my concealer, and just to give it some shape to make it look a little bit more clean, like I just got them waxed. And after I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with my brow wax by Milani and slick those hairs down. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with my Powderist by Revlon, Brow Powderist by Revlon, and I'm just going to color in, fill in just a little bit my eyebrows. Now for my lids, I'm going to prime my lids with eyeshadow primer by Ruby Kisses, which is something I've been using now for a while and I really like it. Now for my lids, I'm going to start off first with Mulch by MAC. Mulch is a color that I've had for years. It's the color that I've used as a lid color, like a neutral lid color, since college. I absolutely love it. I'm going to add some other colors to this look from the Vice 2 palette by Urban Decay, but this video really, I filmed it because I have a subscriber, Kathy Thompson, who actually asked me to do a neutral look, and then while I was halfway through I realized that it might not be as neutral for everyone else as it is for me. So it's been a long time coming, Kathy, and I'm really sorry it took so long, but actually you sparked me to get excited about doing the makeup again, because this is the first video I shot after I had taken that like short month-and-a-half hiatus that I took earlier this year. And so when you asked me to do this video, I was like, okay, I need to jump back in and do it. And I was like, okay, a neutral look, I can do that. And then this is what I come up with. It's not really all that neutral. Or at least it may not be for you. I hope that it is, or I hope you can take some of what I'm doing here and make it neutral for yourself. But, so yeah, this is basically a look of all bronze and browns and just really neutral and great colors for my skin that help it pop. So at this point, I'm now doing my eyeliner with Laura Mercier, and I'm going to add a little bit of that, not exactly to my waterline, but right below it, so that when I add my eyeliner in black, I can put that in my waterline. So this look, after I finished doing it, I realized that I needed to put eyelashes with it because it wasn't as spectacular without the eyelashes. So you'll notice that I'll put mascara on first and then I'll put the eyelashes on, which is something that I normally don't do because I have a harder time putting on my eyelashes when I have mascara on first, because I feel like my eyelashes get in the way of me putting on the false eyelashes. So for my cheeks, I'm going to use the two peachy colors from this dollar store palette that I got. And I find that I really like this look. Like, usually I like a deep red or like a darker berry on my cheek, but when I put this peach color on, I feel like it brightens my face up a little bit. I should also mention that I put a very, very thin line of eyeliner on because I want the brown copper to show. Now moving on to my lips, I'm using Hodgepodge lip pencil by MAC, and I'm going to line my lips with that. And then to go in with the color, I'm using Mochalicious by Wet n Wild. And this is, I mean, fantastic buy. I think I paid like 99 cents for this lip color, or no, maybe $1.99 for this lip color, and I use it quite often. It's a very nice go-to neutral lip, and I add a little bit of lip gloss. In this video, I'm using the Be Gone by Milani. And I think it gives me a little bit of color. It's not a nude, but it's still definitely a neutral for me. Thank you so much for watching. That is it. It looks so much better with the eyelashes, right? I mean, but if you have eyelashes, unlike myself, then you don't have this problem. So you don't have to add false eyelashes because you have your own. Thanks so much for watching, guys, as always, and have a wonderful day. Bye.